morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
Today we are in a geography class. Before we dive into our material, who is absent today?
Meisya.
Oh, why they are absent?
Meisya bolos, Miss.
Oh,
Kurang aku.
yeah. Now let's get into the material. We are going to learn about regional development, spatial planning, and well-being. Now, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify the basic concepts and factors of regional development, and then you will be able to analyze spatial planning issues, and the last one, you will be able to formulate alternative strategies and sustainable regional development. Now, before we go to the material, can you see the picture today?
Yes, Miss.
Now, what do you think about this? Yeah, so do you think has this development been a failure or a success? Why? Yeah. Now we are going to the pretest. This can
Yes.
right? I think everyone has done the test. You guys done? Alright. Great job, everyone.
Yay.
Now, let's get into the concept. What is a region? So, a region is a special dimension on Earth with specific characteristics that differentiate it from other areas. So, there are three types of region. The first one is formal region, the region, and the planning. Now let's get to know about formal region. Formal region is areas with similar characteristics like agricultural land or industrial zone. So it is, for example, like a forest region is formal because the entire area is covered by trees, and industrial zone is formal because the land is exclusively used for factories. Now, the nodal areas is areas connected by a center point, like the Jabodetabek metropolitan area. There is a flow of people, goods, and the information between the node and its hinterland, like surrounding areas. Example like Jabodetabek is a nodal region because the surrounding cities like Bogor, Depok, Tangerang, Bekasi depend on Jakarta for the jobs and services. The last one is planning or program region. These borders, these areas, administrative boundaries created specifically to achieve a development goal. The borders are often artificial or political rather than natural. For example, like the images I showed before, IKN is a planning region established by law, the presidential. Now, let's get to know about regional development and spatial planning. So, what is regional development? Regional development is efforts to reduce inequality and support economic activities in a specific area. So, it is to do this we use spatial planning atau tata ruang, which consists of two main elements. It is the spatial planning, organizing the structure, roads, houses, and protected forests versus farming zones of a region. And then the main goal is to create a space that is safe, comfortable, productive, and sustainable. Now let's get to know about 9 elements of image interpretation. We've already learned about the theories behind the spatial planning, right? And now we are going to act like real urban planners. We are going to analyze the 9 elements of image interpretation. The first one, there is tone. Tone is Indonesian is rona, is the degree of brightness or darkness of an object. You can see in the maps here. Do you see how some parts are very dark, like this, and the others are bright? The contrast is called rona. The dark parts are thick trees here, and then while the bright parts are areas where the earth has been stripped bare, like the soil here. And then the next element is color. It is the look of an object seen by our eyes, such as green, blue, or brown. It is maps. You can see the dark green for the forest, and then the yellowish brown for the open soil where the hills are being cut down, and then the gray or white parts for man-made surface like the roads or other buildings. And then the next element is shape. It is the specific form or outline of an object. You can see the shape of the road here and the shape of the building here, right? Yes. Now, size. It is the scale of an object. You can see the size of the building here.
Yes.
And then the size of the road here, right?
Yes.
Now, it is the texture. It is the frequency of tone change describing as strong, medium, or smooth. In the map, you can see the forest area slope, bumpy and rough, and because it is of the uneven treetops. And then look at the lens here. It is smooth, right? The texture. Now the next element is pattern. It is the spatial arrangement or distribution of objects. In the maps, you can see is it organized or messy? Look at the housing around the Indomaret here.
Yes, I
The
see.
buildings form a very orderly and clustered form. Unlike the forest here. And then there is a shadow. It is the dark area caused by object blocking the light, which helps us telling how tall an object is. You can see behind the building here, there is a dark spot here, right? This is called the shadow. Now, there is site. It is the location of an object in relation to its surrounding environment or a landscape. one is association. It is the connection between one object and another nearby object. So you can see in the market here, a mini market, it is associated with residential areas because workers need a place to buy snacks and groceries. And right now, as you can see the maps before, do you think that the map show a success or a failure? It is a failure, guys, because the first reason is the spatial pattern crisis. It is, look at our clues, like the yellowish here, a yellowish area, and then the bright rona and the smooth texture. What do they tell us? They show us that a massive chunk of green forest has been completely wiped out. If spatial planning ignores the natural environment, we destroy the land's carrying capacity. This leads directly to a failure in sustainability, risking massive landslides and flash floods. And then the other reason is the spatial structure crisis. And look at the pola and association of building from Indomaret before. The development areas like the ASN housing or the hotel or the government offices look like it's isolated little island. They are separated from each other by giant patches of empty cleared dirt. And this tells us that city structure is currently fragmented. Think about it, if you live in the ASN housing and want to go to the Swiss Hotel or the Meisya Eka, you have to travel a long distance across the hot, barren landscape. An inefficient scattered city makes life uncomfortable and increases traffic, wastes energy, and lowers the citizens' happiness index because the community feels disconnected and empty. Now you will do the think pressure. Now you have to work in pairs. Work with the friends next to you. Now think about what is the connection between the regional development, spatial planning, and the community's well-being. Right, I give you 5 minutes to think. Okay, then everyone. All right. Devadina, can you share like yours?
But maybe my partner wants to share it.
Yeah, good job. Now I will explain the well-being index. So development is for people. We build roads and parks not just for the sake of construction, but to make people's lives easier and happier. So this is the government's role, right? Government's role. The well-being index is measures well-being based on the 3 factors. The first one is life satisfaction, like education, health, and housing, and the feelings, lack of stress and presence of joy, and the meaning of life is personal growth and social connection. Now let's explore. You have your Google Earth on your phone or laptops, right? Right. Now, I want you to find your city and look for either its demographics, land use, or public facilities. And after that, you have to take screenshot of the problems you find. Got it? Okay, I give you 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Okay, then everyone. Done. Now, that's all our lesson today. Now I want you to write down 3 new words or concepts you learned today and 2 things you found interesting about your city on Google Maps that you found before? Okay, done everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now I'll give you homework. You have to use the screenshot you took from Google Earth to create a city health report, like an infographic. And you have to either infographic must include the problem, put screenshot here and write 1 to 2 sentences about what is wrong. And then you have to write the impact. Why does this make people unhappy? And then the solution. Why? Write one creative idea to fix it. And make it colorful and easy to read so others can understand you. Something in the next meeting. Understand? Alright. That's all for today's meetings. See you for
See you.
See you, Abes! Thank you.
Wes, 16 menit.